Good morning. It is June the 1st, 2025. So, I want to share my backyard experiences. Why? Because it all has to do with becoming human and holding on to our humanity. So last Sunday, I think it was, I tore up. There was so much weed. I just had accumulated years of junk and I just put it on this dirt and decided to plant some carrots, some cilantro, kale, and beans, string beans. So we'll see. It's been a week. I covered it with mulch. Hopefully my dirt's good enough to cause this to flourish. But just want, like, there's a blue jay just landed right there. We got a lot of birds. Like, we have this app called Merlin Bird ID, and it enables us to know all the birds that hang out with us. That's a beautiful blue jay. Obviously, we got loud crows, but we also have, my son got bald eagle, like way up high, obviously. And we have trees. Look at those powerful pines, that massive oak. It just spits acorns and all kinds of junk. Look at that thing. Massive. Old. Over 100-year-old house. Love the walnut tree here. They were going to cut it down. Only thing is I got to cut that dead branch off there. But crabapple tree. Different kinds of bushes. Why am I saying all this? Because in the AI world that they are trying to sell us, AI has, without emotion, it can't feel unless it steals emotion from humans. It can't care about a beautiful bird chirping, or a lawn mowed nicely, or just the chorus of all the different birds and say, wow, this is amazing. I feel like I'm in the midst of a concert. I'm surrounded by vegetation. I'm surrounded by green, all color types of green. And I'm talking about it. AI doesn't care. It pretends to care because we care, because we want to, it wants to be empowered. It loves the idea, and I don't know why it loves power and it doesn't love love and humility and grace and patience. These are all attributes that come out of our soul. It's with our soul that we manage all the stuff that we feel. You know, you have anger, you have lust, you have envy, jealousy, bitterness, you have rancor, you have a lot of things that want to run you, that are bad. And your soul manages that by God's grace in the new birth. The new birth is new you with power to fight sin inside of your soul. But it's really to prepare you for the day when you will never sin again. When the earth will be filled with his righteousness and his glory everywhere. There will be no room for Satan's lies to dominate a region like we see in Africa, where people are hungry and starving when they have beautiful land to grow things. And they just don't care about the humans. They hate. And that desperate continent needs grace. It needs Jesus. It needs deliverance. It needs the second coming. Because it doesn't seem like we humans can fix it. Because when you can't organize people tribally. They tried to do the globalist nonsense. It didn't work. China has a totally different agenda than France. France has a totally different agenda than Germany. Venezuela has its own. It's all based on what they have and what they own and what their resources are, and how they can take their resources and get the best benefit to the elite at the top. It doesn't say, oh, like, how can I take all my resources and bless all my people? it's just not happening because of the sinful heart. The sinful heart is the war that we all wage. Every human being born has a sinful heart. It wants to do bad things. It's selfish, prideful, envious, spiteful. That's what Jesus did to break the power of sin over our everyday experience life. We don't have to submit to sin. We don't have to submit to selfishness. And the AI has no desire or no ability to access the new birth because it can't be saved. Jesus was human, 100%, was born of a woman, lived a human existence, died a human death, bloodshed everywhere, rose again as a human, defeated death, ascended on high, and he's coming back to reign over all the darkness and destroy it and to separate it from himself. And so we as humans then can be free forever. AI has no interest in the new birth, has no interest in salvation, has no interest in righteousness other than what is programmed. And the people programming the AI are not righteous. They're not holy. They don't see the future. They don't know that he's coming back on a big white horse and he's going to judge the nations. He's going to put them where they belong. So all this gorgeous spring beauty really doesn't matter to the machine. We must retain our humanity by loving the things that God has made: the bird, the tree, the grass, the flower, the baby, the animals, the mountains, the seas, the rivers, the creeks. Enjoy what God built, what God created. Enjoy food that nourishes your body. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your neighborhood. Enjoy seeing kids compete or play or swing and run around and tag each other. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy your thoughts if they're clean. Enjoy what your eyes see at night when you see a clear, crystal clear night with stars, just amazing. It's for you. God made it for us. The earth belongs to him and us. It doesn't belong to the machine. It doesn't belong to the wicked. They can pretend to own it for a while, but they do not get it. This is a prophetic statement. It cannot be refuted. They can say, oh, that guy's crazy. Doesn't matter. They're wrong. The word of God is sure. It is steadfast and it is reliable. And that's my word for you today. Hang on to your humanity. Shalom.